My wife said, "You're not fun anymore. I want a trial separation." I said, "Done. I'm a software engineer. My life runs on logic and systems." For 12 years, Jennifer called me her steady rock while she bounced between dream careers. First, a travel blog that lost money, then selling handmade jewelry online. I paid the mortgage, managed our investments, kept us stable. She got to chase every whim because I built the foundation. Last Tuesday, she sat me down in our kitchen, the one she'd renovated last year with my bonus money. "I need space to find myself," she said, not meeting my eyes. "You're too predictable. I want excitement." I noticed she'd stopped wearing her wedding ring 3 weeks ago. "For my yoga practice," she'd claimed. "Done," I said simply. She blinked. That wasn't in her script. She expected begging, promises to be more spontaneous, maybe tears. Instead, I was already mentally calculating logistics. "Wait, just like that?" she stammered. "You're not going to fight for us? You just told me you don't want this life," I replied. "I'm respecting your decision." While she packed upstairs, taking only her clothes and leaving everything I'd bought, I made calls. First, a divorce attorney, then my bank, then HR. The attorney, Jacqueline, was brutally efficient. "Document everything," she said. "The moment of separation starts the clock on asset division. Protect yourself legally." I didn't drain our joint account, left $3,000 as a buffer, but I moved my salary to a new individual account, canceled her credit cards where she was just an authorized user, updated my insurance beneficiaries, changed the Netflix password. Each action was methodical, clean, defensible. Jennifer moved in with her sister temporarily, posting Instagram stories about new beginnings and authentic living. She looked radiant in her yoga photos with that instructor Lance, who apparently specialized in tantric enlightenment. The earthquake hit 5 days later. "My card got declined at Target," she texted. "The cashier was so rude. Fix this." "We're separated," I replied. "Finances are separate now." "What do you mean separated? This is just a trial. You wanted independence. This is what it looks like." The 3 dots appeared and disappeared for 10 minutes. She was probably checking our old account balance for the first time in years. Day 7 brought panic. "Peter, I can't access the health insurance portal. There's some error." "No error. Spousal benefits end this month. You'll get COBRA paperwork soon." Her responses got increasingly frantic. She'd never handled insurance, never paid a utility bill, never balanced a checkbook. For 12 years, I'd been her personal IT department, accountant, and safety net. She thought those services came with unconditional lifetime warranty. This morning, she showed up crying, mascara streaked, designer yoga clothes wrinkled. Behind her stood Lance, tall, tan, suddenly looking very uncomfortable. "You can't just abandon me," she sobbed. "I'm your wife." "You wanted a trial separation," I said calmly. "You're getting the full experience." That's when the real truth came out. Her spiritual journey with Lance wasn't just yoga. He'd convinced her to invest in his wellness retreat center, $2,000 upfront plus monthly payments. Her part-time income from selling essential oils, $400 on a good month. She'd expected to fund her new life with my money while finding herself. Lance shifted nervously. "Look, man, I thought you guys had worked out the financial stuff." I handed Jennifer an envelope, COBRA insurance forms, apartment listings in her budget range, and a printout of her actual monthly expenses versus income. "You wanted excitement and unpredictability," I said. "Congratulations. Not knowing if you can afford groceries is very unpredictable." She stared at the numbers, finally understanding. Without my steady, boring income, her Instagram-worthy lifestyle collapsed into basic survival math. "This isn't what I wanted," she whispered. "It's exactly what you asked for," I replied. "Independence, freedom from the predictable guy who paid for everything." Lance quietly backed toward his car. Apparently, tantric enlightenment doesn't include financial responsibility. She wanted freedom from boring stability. Now she's learning what that freedom actually costs. The rock she took for granted just rolled away.